Hello, Silva. Oh, you were bowling tricky? What happened? She was in a chibi form and we just call her a cat. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Hey, Masume! Nekomaji. Oh, how was that? I was actually listening to that Tahadi's stream earlier while I was preparing dinner. I couldn't say anything because I was busy, but I was listening. The first one to... Oh, okay. Oh, really? A smash or pass? That's funny. Oh, okay. That should be fun. I'm just letting people know that the stream is live as I get everything set up. Okay. So how has everybody's week been? It's like, is it just me or is this month flown by? Really felt a little slow for you, Silva? I don't know if it's just that I'm doing something new every day. Yes, waifu dress-up simulator. Long week has done more than usual. Discovered new VTubers. Made new things. Like I think for Hattie and quizzes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me see. Where did these kids run to? So last time we stopped, we saw these kids and they just ran off. Let me go talk to this person, see if I can... At least fighting out here.
Ooh, I love a good roast.
Okay. So for me, it's been this crazy week, this crazy month, because there was all this uncertainty about where I was going to be living. And then, let me see what these guys have to say. Oh, I got ambushed. Oh, not this bird. Okay, the sleep should break.
What's wrong, cold feet?
Okay. So there was all this stuff about like where I was gonna live, right? And then, oh, okay. See what this person has to say. The air, line up the fiends, same type, column, won't win by credits. Let's move to... Oh, you have to play the mini games to use the hover? That's dumb. Oh, you can buy them. Okay. For 10 minutes. So it's 100 gil to ride the hover. That's brutal. But yeah, so there was a lot of this uncertainty about where I was gonna stay, and I was super stressed out. But then the people I'm staying with said they were gonna give me an extension through July, and then I just was so relieved after all that pent-up stress that like, as stuff started happening, it just felt like it was one thing after another, and then I never had any new opportunities for places to move to, and now I'm back to the end of July and all of a sudden freaking out about where am I going to stay again. And it's this insane cycle of I'm going between stressed to unstressed to re-stressed, and it's an interesting cycle. I mean, that's kind of like the circle of life, right? What can we get here? What's a charm bangle? I will just run. Yeah. I'll run towards Gagazet. See if these kids took off towards Gagazet. Okay. Only caught the end of that, but I'm glad that you found a way forward for now. Yeah, I'm trying. It's been an adventure. What's this over here? What's this over here? Is this the other mini game? Fiends get in the way. Fast to finish the course, more credits you can win. Okay. So this is the same. This is the same thing. Okay. Yeah, sometimes we are just going day by day. How are you doing, Okusen? What's new with you? I just got your message about you being free tomorrow. You said at 6. I'm curious where these kids got to. So I know that the next important thing to do let's board the airship. I'll head to Gagazet. I start training for a new job next week. Still dealing with the resurgence of some mental health issues, and I'm still waking up and getting out of bed. Hey, that's good. You know, we gotta celebrate everything one step at a time, you know?
So youth-filled with Kimari must stop fight, but Kimari not wise enough.
I'm alright. Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to tell Kamari he has to figure it out on their own. He can't just leave them alone because they'll hunt the Guado to extermination. Bear and breakfast, what's that? I'll tell me he has to stop by force.
Using forces, but if Elder use force, Ronso also use force. Force defeat itself. Kimari no. Kimari lose horn this way. Role of Elder test Kimari more than
I'm probably saying all the wrong things to Kamari. Digimon survived today. I played for a couple hours and I'm still in the prologue. Stopped to watch Hattie the Tricky enough. Okay, alright. Before I move forward, I got a meme on something. Okay. It's a game where you play as a bear that runs a bed and breakfast while a mystical plot goes on in the background similar to Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. That's hilarious. That sounds really fun. But did you see the announcement? I think it was Bandai or whoever owns Digimon came out with prior to the release of Digimon Survive, where they're like, we think that the story mode of Digimon Survive is really exciting with some powerful twists and turns that will be very that'll be very exciting, and we don't want people ruining the experience for first-time players. So we ask that you not talk about the plot of Digimon Survive or spoil it at all for the first 2 months. They are asking the fan base to not discuss the plot of their game online for 2 months. I'm sorry, I don't even play that game, but like asking for 2 weeks is heavy. 2 months is impossible. Yeah, X to doubt, definitely. But what are you doubting that they actually said that? No, that was an actual announcement they said. Yeah, no, that is an actual announcement they made. Ooh, another chest. I thought you were saying you're pressing X to doubt people will actually follow through on it. Yeah, I doubt people are actually going to follow through on that whatsoever. Like, there's no way people are going to go 2 months without talking about the story of a game. Yes, exactly, Nekomaji. I mean, this one I could just ride the chocobos over here. Only place I could think to check that I haven't checked yet.
What's wrong, Cold Feet? Turned on.
They also believe VTubers can tell no or don't to the chat and the chat listens. Oh my gosh. Chat doesn't listen. Okay, so I can't go in there yet. Then, like, besides that place at the far end where you're supposed to get Titus's crest or weapon or whatever, I guess I'll run over there. It's not like the fights here are very difficult. It's tactics RPG like Disgaea, Final Fantasy Tactics. I honestly really dislike that kind of gameplay, but so far the music and visuals are really good. Okay. That does sound like a big departure from a lot of past Digimon games. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Most Digimon games are turn-based RPGs. Yeah, and I've played plenty of that. I haven't gotten around to play through enough tactic RPGs. Yeah, like I enjoy tactical RPGs. Um, like Super Robot Wars is one of my old favorites. But like the one problem with Super Robot Wars, right? The one little thing is it's so easy to break those games wide open. You get a super robot character or a real robot character that you build properly, you level up properly, and you just never have any fear. Soapbox? What's your soapbox? I was on one. I guess I was kind of on a soapbox. It's like if you build your team right, all fear and tension just leaves the game. Okay. Yeah. So, in the Super Robot Wars games, the super robots always have ridiculously high defense. So it can be really easy to just build one of them, really high defense. Then you just move that in the middle of a clump of enemies. And then let the enemies die as they attack the super robot. Okay. Oh wait, also let me... I can't even go inside, so how am I supposed to... Ah. But like, so you have the super robots that just build ridiculously high defense. Or if you max out some of the evasion on your real robots, just nothing can touch them. The real robots become so fast that there's just no threat. Like, you want to feel like there's some level of progression, but you don't want it to be just boring. Kieran, Freedom, Hero, Wing Zero, Setsuna, and Quan, and Mikazuki, and Barbatos, Lupus Rex, and no one will be alive. Yeah. I've already been here. Okay. Can't wait for the new Gundam. I just watched a video about, like, I think it's like Gundam Scan or something, which is the new thing where, like, they're developing that's going to be like Build Divers, where you can scan in your Gundam and you can scan in your Gunpla and be able to fight with that. Have you seen anything about that? They apparently had a demonstration at one of the Comic Cons. Well, hold your horses. It's still in development mode. It can only scan in a couple things, and right now, like, they said that their goal
I love a good roast.
is to get to the point where it can be done using a phone camera. So basically, their goal is to get to the point that the scanning can be done using your cell phone camera, and then the gameplay is pretty standard. Gundam on Oculus? That would be interesting. VR piloting. You've never consumed anything Gundam. That's a shame. Gundam has a lot of really good stuff. What should we start them with? I don't know. We could definitely find some Gundam to try at tomorrow's anime watch along. Wing is usually the gateway, but like, well, G's in its own universe. It's canon to its own universe. Okay, then I was not paying attention to the damage output on these people. Come on. Okay. Appreciate that I've missed out on. I've never thought it would really be into mecha stuff until the Lancer campaign. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. What type of anime do you normally watch, Okusen? Come on.
That kind of ikuyo? a good roast.
The only thing that's really tripped me up in these fights right now is some enemies have one-hit kill moves, and that's just brutal. I wonder if people are still here. No, it's perfectly fine. We're just talking about life. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we've goofed around enough. I tried to get into that Chamber of the Lost Faith. I explored all the exits to... I explored all the exits from the whatchamacallit. Look it up. Really enjoyed stuff from every genre. I think one of my favorite are spread out. Why don't you name you don't have to name a favorite series. I know how hard that can be. But like name like top 3 or top 4. Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing anything. Pondering your orb. Yes, ponder the orb. Okay, so I can't find those kids again until chapter 3. Okay. Making lists? Yeah. Okay. 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 First, I'm gonna save, then we're gonna go in. Oh, there's a quit button. That's funny. That's gonna make save scumming a lot easier. Favorite anime things are Satoshi Kon's movies. Paprika's my go-to. I love Hunter x Hunter and Marimashita. Truma-kun. I really like Dr. Stone. Horimiya. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, of course, just amazing. Alright, I'm only familiar with a few of those anime, so chat, do your thing. Mm-hmm. What is your hot take on Death Note, Okusen? You think Death Note's overrated? Okay. Well, I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinions and feelings. And, like, I can see some people feeling like any anime is overrated. Because, like, Death Note got... You want to hear my hot take on Death Note? I've never seen more than, like, an episode. It didn't hold my interest. Well, furry, most broken game anime. Main character is both wholesome. Is Bofuri the one I got scared to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense? Is that Bofuri? I've seen some clips of that. I think I might have watched a full episode of it. It just looks hilarious. Like, this. First off, I gotta take a second to talk about the game design of the VR MMO they're playing, right? Okay. Go away with that Terraformars. Can you even find a version of Terraformars to watch where half the screen isn't censored out? But yeah, Nekomaji, the... Because I tried watching Terraformars as it was airing, and like even on Crunchyroll, huge chunks of the screen were getting blacked out to censor all of the gore and violence. And like, at first I thought it was a stylistic choice, then I found out that it was just all getting censored. and I just dropped off because there were some points where I could only see a tiny sliver of the screen. When you face Maple, you stand before a fortress wherein a dragon dwells. A fortress covered in siege weapons and built with bricks of adamantine steel. Demons roam its hall, commanded by a dying angel and carried on the back of a giant flying turtle. So to challenge Maple, one must thus lay siege, carry the fleeting hope of survival with you. That's a mouthful, but Neko Maji, that is a great way to describe the main character in Bofuri. The whole thing, like that game, the whole thing with that VR MMO, and like you earn skills based on like randomly generated things you've accomplished, could be both the most blessed thing or the most cursed thing in game design. And the fact that she just keeps lucking into all of these random skills that all stack up to make her an absolute beast. But like it seemed from what I saw that it was also kind of slice of lifey about like the adventures of girls just trying to have fun. I don't know why I keep checking that. I need to max out Thief. Yeah, that's the thing. Because her skills definitely fall into that thing where like they're allowed to be really broken because they have these massively debilitating drawbacks. And if any normal person were using those skills, they would be absolutely useless junk skills to get on the draw, to just get randomly. They'd just be like some random thing you delete or go to a move retrainer to have removed from your build. Oh, really? Oh, really, Silva? What happened in season 2? Like, what do you mean the whole tone changed? From what I remember of season 1, it was like it was kind of a letdown because you spend the first part of season 1 where they're just like, we are the epic superhuman perfect soldiers designed to retake the planet, and then they all just get wrecked. Yeah, I know what you mean, Okusen. If you like, the thing is, Terraform Mars Season 1 is good if you like horror anime, but they never build it as a horror anime. In the advertising leading up to the airing of Terraform Mars Season 1, it was billed as an adventure anime. They were talking about how it was going to be this epic battle with these with these powerful aliens, and it was with these superhuman modified people. That's how it was advertised. And then you got into Terraform Mars, and the first couple episodes are like that, and then it just died. We're talking about did you ever see Terraform Mars, Okusen? I'm not too big on when anime just break their own rules. That always feels kind of like meh to me, kind of mid. And that's how it was advertised. That's what the trailers showed. The trailers showed it as this action adventure anime, and then you go into, in the first couple episodes, look like they're building up for some epic action adventure stuff, and then it turns into a horror anime because the monsters they're there to fight are so much stronger than they are, and they just spend the rest of the show running for their lives and getting eviscerated brutally, and like Attack on Titan levels of gore, maybe even a little bit more gore and disgustingness on the screen. It threw me for a loop. What are you talking about, Silva? What are you talking about? What screenshots do you have? What am I agreeing to? What screenshots do you have? I guess you can send them to me on Discord. So like Nekomaji, those kind of anime don't see, season 1 art, okay. Season 2 looks brighter. The season 2 art you sent me looks vastly brighter. And like, I don't like horror anime, so I would probably like season 2 more than I'd like season 1. Yeah, and like, did you watch season 1 when it first aired? Mm-hmm. Did the manga for Terraformers come out before the show, or was it after?
You don't happen to know when a bloke that makes a guild, do you?
Before, okay. Okay.
You don't happen to know when...
Alright, now I got more high potions because I was running low on them before. Mary Mashita Iruma-kun. Oh, really?
go.
So Nekomaji, since you are Nekomaji and Silva, you both are far more versed in anime than I am. Now that Okusen has said what kind of anime he likes watching, which Gundam series do you think might be a good one to start them on? Mm-hmm. You're more of a fantasy fan, Nekomaji? Okay. Alright, the ball's in your court, Silva. What Gundams did you like, Nekomaji? Seeds definitely. The only ones you liked were Wing and G, Nekomaji? It's okay, Okusen. It's okay. Wing and G were legendary because they were the first alternate universe ones. Okay. So, like, yes and no. All Gundam series that exist in a different year names, because the years have different names in different Gundam series, are in their own universes. So there's a lot, like the air quotes primary timeline is Universal Century, right? And there's a whole bunch of shows in Universal Century. It's become such a big thing. I think they probably should have split it into other universes because it's getting tied up in its own lore. But all of the other ones like G, Wing, Iron-Blooded Orphan, Seed, those exist in alternate universes that take the same themes and ideas but express them in different ways. They're generally all about the horrors of war and about pilots operating giant humanoid robots, usually called mobile suits in Gundams. Well, Gundam is usually a type of mobile suit. And usually fighting for some kind of ideal or goal that they're trying to accomplish in the middle of a war-torn reality. And they all express it differently. Okay. Yes, except for Build Fighters and Build Divers. The Build Fighters and Build Divers timelines exist outside of all of the other timelines, and from Build Fighters and Build Divers perspective, all of the other timelines are TV shows. Wing is common because it was the first Gundam to get dubbed in English and released in America to actually be popular. Wing was originally aired on Toonami. Have you heard of an anime so loved by the fandom, yet first to criticize and some fans? Not about Gundam, just was curious though. Have you ever heard of an anime so loved by the fandom, yet first criticized by the same fans? What? Are you referring to a specific moment, Nekomaji? Where you like, you really love an anime, but you also criticize it? You know what shows a real trip and a half? Macross. Have any of you ever seen Macross? Evangelion absolutely makes you feel some kind of way. Evangelion is an absolute trip. I have watched, I think there's only a little bit of Evangelion I haven't watched. Like, I've seen all the movies. Evangelion, I marathoned all of the Rebuild movies with my brother. And like, that was like, watching all of that in one day was a mess. Kimono Friends, horrific CGI, it's all CGI, but fans love season 1. It's post-apocalyptic, yet with a cute tint so you don't notice easily. Usually takes fans 4 episodes to get used to it. I love it, but only season 1. Yeah, we marathoned all 4 of the Rebuild movies. Well, he's not like he's not actually my brother, not my blood brother, but like we've been through a lot together. And you've known me for longer than 10 years, Silva. You knew me before I moved up here. I've been where I live now for 10 years. But yeah, there's someone here that I've been through a lot with, and our relationship is extremely close, and the best way I could describe him would be like a brother. Sometimes I love him, sometimes I hate him, but he's definitely like a brother to me. It's like if Jurassic Park was cute, no death, no humans, just humans with animal ears. That sounds hilarious, Nekomaji. All right, let's get to this, the final part of chapter 2. There's a lot of mini games I haven't done, but I've triggered enough stuff that I'm ready to move forward. Last of Us, but cute. Okay. Oh, okay. Are you familiar, Okusen, with the story of Final Fantasy X? Did you watch through my playthrough of Final Fantasy X, Okusen? If not, it's okay. I can give a quick recap before we move forward. Okay, so Tidus, Tidus came to Spira, a world full of summoners and magic, went on the adventure with Yuna and all the rest of the Guardians in order to break the cycle of sin and destruction that had overtaken Spira. And at the end of Final Fantasy X, all the Faith finally let themselves die. They'd been in this type of suspended animation in which they weren't dead, but they weren't alive, but they were dreaming, and their dreams were what powered all of the summons. And then at the end of Final Fantasy X, all the summons disappeared because all the Faith finally let themselves die. Tidus, you found out, was a summon. He was a human summon that had come from a floating city of Xanarkand that was an entire summoned replica of what Xanarkand was at its height. And Tidus disappeared. Everybody else had to move on. Yuna was in love with Tidus. Yuna is the main character, the one who we move around as in this game. At the beginning of this game, Yuna's friend, one of Yuna's friends, Riku, her cousin, brought her a sphere. Spheres are used for holding memories, ideas, and also video recordings. Brought her a sphere that showed a recording of someone who looked like Tidus and sounded like Tidus being held in a cage somewhere. So Yuna went off on a quest in order to become a sphere hunter, as the world is trying to rebuild without its summons, without its religion, because its world religion was proven to be false. Yuna has taken up a job as what's called a sphere hunter. People searching for the lost spheres that hold recordings of ancient data in order to bring them to public knowledge so people can know the true history of the world. There are these two primary factions that are at war with each other. The New Yevon Party, which are people that are trying to take responsibility for what the Yevonites did, but trying to ease people into the future, and they view it as a good idea to withhold certain spheres from people's knowledge because they fear certain knowledge might be too much for people to understand. And then there is the Youth League, which is this group that is built from another organization called the Crusaders that wants to bring all of the information to light, no matter what, it's good, bad, and ugly, and they're willing to fight in order to gain access to these spheres to show to everyone. At this point, in my playthrough, Yuna has sided with the Youth League at least once, and we're just pushing through, trying to figure out what we're doing and trying to find more clues about where Tidus is, what's going on, if that's even Tidus in the sphere. Right now, we're sneaking into the home base of another sphere hunter, the LeBlanc Syndicate, which I think they stole one of our... Yeah, they raided our flying base, our airship, and stole I think one of our spheres. So we're going to go steal it back. Make sense? You're not wrong, Nekomaji. That is a thing that happens in this world. In this game, the girls change costume in order to gain access to new abilities. No problem. Yeah, the story is. What are you? An assignment on Josie High Road. Okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy X has some really deep lore, which is why I wanted to play this game after beating Final Fantasy X, because I really wanted to know what happened next. Okay.
I hope this works.
Worry after we're caught.
Okie dokie, let's change.
All right. Let's get in. Take back what's rightfully ours. We're gonna recover the stolen sphere.
Reporting for duty.
Thanks?
All right, we've changed the costumes.
Another smashing success.
We're not done yet. Where's the sphere?
Thank you, LeBlanc.
What? Why is he making a deal? This is the leader of the Youth League. Why is he here with LeBlanc?
Dear love.
Now I finally know the location of Vecnagun.
Wait, that's the thing from the sphere.
Ride. Take care.
Yes, love.
Oh, he won't talk to us, but he'll come here and have a meeting with a rival sphere hunter gang.
Long must we be apart?
So this is LeBlanc, the leader of another sphere hunter.
Not easy on me, love.
The boss is a different person when that Nuge guy shows up, huh?
Suppressing her natural charm and acting like some housewife, she must be tense. You, go to the boss's chambre and tend to your duties.
Ooh, what duties might those be?
Duties.
You know, use your talents to help her unwind.
Oh no. I saw something about this in a guide, but I didn't think they were serious. Let's just say this might not be family friendly. Why did she have a painting of Nuge up?
I'm waiting.
Objective, satisfy LeBlanc.
That's not it. Where are you groping? Ah. Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Stop that. Ah. Stop that. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, she's definitely a villain in the same league as Team Rocket.
Ah.
Okay, that doesn't tell me where.
Ah. Oh.
Okay.
That's not it. You've got the wrong spot. Ah. Watch where you grab, you klutz. Do it again.
So this is randomly generated. There's no trick to it. There's no guide to look up.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not it. Oh. That's not it. You've got the wrong spot.
Oh, it was literally in the middle the whole time. I wasted 4 rounds looking for that. Okay.
Not quite. Ow! Oh! That's not it. Stop that. Where are you groping? Oh, you're good.
Okay, alright.
That is good. When did you get so good at this?
Only took me 2 tries.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. Oh, right there. Yes, don't stop. Noogie Woogie is such a manly man, don't you think? He can be blunt, but that makes the occasional smile all the more irresistible.
He smiles for her? Okay.
Godly smile. That's the whole reason I became a sphere hunter.
Oh, really?
Oh, if only there was some miracle sphere. Something that could make him truly happy. What I wouldn't give. She fell asleep.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm that good?
Hey, don't get too full of yourself. Took 2 tries.
The boss fell asleep again. One massage and she's out like a light.
Mm-hmm.
We've been waiting for her to, because she had something important to tell us.
Hmm.
We'll just have to keep waiting.
Hmm.
In the meantime, you go make sure the switch panel is working.
Switch?
The back of the living room. The same one as always.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that is actually a statue, I think. It's in a recess, so it looks like it's a framed picture.
do? Huh?
Ooh, got a secret spot.
That's it? What a letdown. Riku! Whose idea was that?
Don't know, Riku. Don't know.
Take it up with the boss.
Hmm.
Boss? I've had this thing on too long. Let's change.
Hmm.
This is brother. How's it going?
Be quiet! This is a covert operation. Over and out.
That's an interesting call, Silva.
Riku! How dare you speak to your leader like that?
Shut up already!
Hmm? Who's there? Ah! The gull wings!
Uh-oh. Ooh, I love a good roast.
Are we back? Are we back? My OBS just disconnected for a second. Can you all hear me? Okay, good. Okay. It's like a maze down here. Okay. Hmm. It's still good for a high. That's weird. It doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, she is running around like that. Okay. Okay, that's not open yet. Oh my gosh, they got me mid-jump.
Ooh, I love a good roast.
Alright, so there's nowhere I can go here yet. I'll probably have to come back or something. Okay.
Too easy.
I'm a little bit concerned because I might be over leveled for this part. That's got me worried that like I'm gonna be under leveled. I'm gonna get surprised. Ooh, what's this? There's the sphere we're looking for.
Hey, this isn't the sphere they stole, is it?
Oh, it's not.
Let's watch it.
Let's see what's on the sphere. The spheres are power-ups, but they also contain data.
Let's see. Total survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection exercise: 0, zilch, and zippo. Job done.
Huh.
You pinhead, did you even count? Look, there are bodies missing.
Oh no.
There should be 3 more candidates and their recorder.
Your point?
3 plus 1 makes how many? 4 still live. Fix it.
Huh.
Figures.
Interesting.
Did you say something?
No, sir. Pay him no mind.
That's rough. Crimson Sphere 10.
It's a dud.
Only naughty girls would scrounge through other people's bedrooms.
What about you? You're the ones who broke into our airship.
The boss's orders are permission enough.
Oh, okay. Let me finish this.
Feeling lucky, punk?
Okay. That worked pretty well. The Aga spells burn through a lot of MP, but man, are they good. Booby traps armed. See if there's anything else here. But yeah, we just went deeper in. Okay. Alright, so now the booby traps are armed. Let's see if I can actually get through these places.
Ooh, I love a good roast. You're fired!
Okay. Burn the bodies.
Leave it to me.
All right. Okay. Payne's finally unlocked all of her warrior options. Okay. Okay. So only one who still has abilities to unlock on their... Well, Yuna's almost done with hers. Okay. So we've learned that LeBlanc Syndicate were killing off people who were trying to be part of some Crimson faction. Ah. I just guessed that. I'm actually happy that I was able to drop down there. Where's the last override? 1, 2, 1. Ugh. Okay. Where would the last security override be? Okay.
So what's next?
Ooh, critical damage to all enemies. That looks really good. They're both close enough. That I'll ever focus on that. Still so odd, but at least creative. Just has a half skirt attached to a belt, does nothing but look nice over hot pants. Yeah, it does. Like, that's... It does look cool. Where's the last security override? Okay. I've got 2 of the 3 things. Can I run back out?
Here comes the hurt.
Oh, I can't just run out, so I have to find the last. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're stuck in here. This is life now.
Ooh, I love a good roast.
Okay. Where is... So I've checked there.
I'm on a
How do I
roll.
get to that last spot? How do I get up there?
Well done, please.
Okay. How do I get up here? Ooh. Oh, that's how I got there. Okay. So I missed the cutscene. Okay.
Well done, please.
Okay. Don't understand how I jumped down over there, but that managed to push me up here. Okay. Yeah, portals. I'm not thinking with portals. Okay. Oh, that's why it turned there. Why are you trying not to eat? Is it affecting your sleep? Oh, you're dieting. It's weird. I went for a long walk the other day, and it was so exhausting, and it's such a weird feeling because like I'm the lightest I've been in my adult life, like since college, but I am in like terrible physical shape.
It's gotta be in here, right?
Let's split up and look.
Found it!
Found it. Huh?
Huh?
Now I get it. I was wondering why they'd bother stealing half a broken sphere.
Oh, because they had the other half.
Of course, they already had the other half. Very good, loves.
Whoops.
I went through a lot of trouble gathering those pieces, all for Noji Wooji. So don't you lay a finger on it. Let's get 'em, boys.
So we gotta fight these things again.
Yes, boss.
But now she's gonna be with them, so this might actually be a challenging one.
Well done, please.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oof, she put debuffs on them.
Let's get 'em, boys.
Our practice is finally gonna pay off.
Practice? What practice?
This might be about to be bad.
Cannonball!
Believe in the light.
Let's.
This is goodbye, love.
Feeling lucky, punk?
Get your act together!
All right, come on, Yuna, pull this together. Okay. All right. That was beautiful. I'm glad I had the white mage, so I could take away some of their special effects. So Nuge is the leader of the youth league, so she calls him Yuji Lugi because she's obsessed with him.
No one's gonna hear you scream from down here.
Wait a second. I'll let you see what's in the sphere.
Or we just take it. We already have it.
Please, the sphere is yours to watch.
Like, you don't let us do anything. We already took it. Alright, got a good level up. Healing light garment grid. Okay. So this thing is called Vagneg something or other. It's a really big bad thing. We know that it's some kind of powerful thing that New Yevon wants to revive and control, but the Youth League is trying to stop the rise of. Vegnagun. And we know that the guy who looked like Titus was over here trying to stop it, or was seen near it.
That is the Colossus, Vegnagun. We finished our analysis of the sphere. It appears to have been recorded underneath Bavel.
Oh no.
I see Bavel hasn't lost its old fondness for secrets.
Exactly. Those Yevon scum have been concealing that weapon all along. If anyone uses that thing, the spirit is done for.
Yes, good for gambling.
But it's a machina. All we have to do is shaky shake our way up to it and take it apart.
That's what Nucci's got in mind. And of course, whatever he's planning is what I'm planning.
Then why did
What
you?
about you?
Why didn't you cooperate?
The summoner who defeated Sin ought to stand up and defend Spira again. So, then I guess we're on the same side. We'll be waiting for you.
As if you didn't just try to kill us.
Waiting where?
Don't be silly, love. On your airship, of course. I've always wanted to take a spin on that thing.
What?
Ever heard of asking?
What?
Sin is gone. The calm is here. I thought our peaceful days would never end.
Hmm.
The eternal calm. I really believed it would last forever. Until now. I've realized how fragile it can be.
Yeah, it'd be great if you had a summon. You could just drop Bahamut on Vagnagon. Okay. All right. So we're coming up on the time when I would normally end stream. So I think that we're going to end a little bit early. Just maybe spend a few minutes chit-chatting, talking about stuff. I'm planning tomorrow to do a anime watch along. Gonna try starting around 6 or 6:30 p.m. We'll see what scheduling has in store for us. I might have some announcements about the future of the channel and streaming and stuff. I'll see what comes through. The thing, like with the end of the month being here, is there's always a chance that the people I'm staying with don't give me an extension, and that I have to move, and the place I've moved to would not be good for streaming. It will barely be a good place for me. Actually, it won't be a good place for me at all, but you know, that is what it is. But that's neither here nor there. So if you want to be kept up to date with that, please follow me on Discord and Twitter, or follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. I have announcements posted there. I really need to get around to making a new schedule. But if people like this, if this is fun, even if I stop streaming, I think I will still try setting up for doing the whatchamacallits, the anime watch-alongs. We'll see about, right now the plans are to do a few episodes of Gurren Lagann, then we'll try some Gundam Seed. I haven't watched Gundam Seed in forever. That is a pretty good anime to get started on for the Gundam franchise. They kind of took they had this great musical score, and they took this this entire philosophy of it doesn't have to make sense if it looks cool. Not the most family-friendly anime, but it's definitely exciting. Anyway, do you think any of you will be able to make it tomorrow? It'll be on Discord. Oh, what's she doing tomorrow? Oh, the Smash or Pass? I'm planning to do my thing around 6:30. It's okay if you guys would rather be over with Hattie's stream. I know that I know Nekomaji worked on some stuff for that, so I'm sure you all have a blast with that. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I get what you mean, Silva. It's okay. It was good talking to all of you. It's nice. I think this is one of the things I really wanted from streaming, was to have a lot of good interaction with the viewers, to have people that I can hang around with and just chill with. At some point, maybe I'll do some collabing with people. I don't know. I'll see what that looks like in the future. Everything's really fluid right now. Okay, I get it. Life is busy for some days. That's the only day you're actually busy. That's hilarious. Why is that the only day you're actually busy, Nekomaji? Is that when you work or something? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Is that streamed or is it just a thing? Or is it just a thing on the site? Just a text thing, think role-playing with characters doing games. Oh, that's exciting. Almost D&D, but no danger or dice. Ooh. So if there's no dice and there's no danger, how do you determine who wins? Oh, it's very not say so. That's hilarious. Ah, various other custom games. Oh, Truth or Dare. Okay. That's interesting. Why would you cap that? What? I barely understand the use of the word cap, and that doesn't fit my understanding of the word. Are you trying to call BS? I feel so old right now. Oh, screen cap. Why does... Is that what cap means? Wants that proof that I admit to not being say so? Okay. Because I've heard people saying like no cap as in I'm not lying. Is it saying there's no screen cap proving I'm lying? I gotta, hold on. I'm looking up no cap on Urban Dictionary. Okay. All right, so I just Googled the phrase no cap because I've heard that mean like I'm not lying. And Google, an urban dictionary says the use of the phrase no cap is meant to convey authenticity and truth. The phrase originated in reference to decorative gold teeth, which can be divided into two distinct varieties: permanent gold teeth, aka perms, or caps, aka pullouts. Whereas caps can be pulled out with ease, perms, as their name suggests, are permanent. They cannot be taken out for a job interview or court date. They're an honest and lasting expression of the owner's realness. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I hope you all have fun tomorrow with your quiz shows and your smasher passes. Even if you're not at my event tomorrow, I still hope that you all have a fun time. I think that that's going to be really exciting. And I'm actually really happy that Hattie has started streaming. I remember I heard that she'd been thinking about it and working towards it for a while. And I'm glad that she started streaming and that you all are supporting her. I just wish our stream times didn't always coincide, or else I would be able to support her more often myself. Oh my gosh, Wi-Fi can be such a killer. I mean, I even had it tonight where my Discord disconnected. Yeah, I know when I was trying to listen to her earlier, she kept like disconnecting or something. Have you guys suggested to her that she get an Ethernet cable? Or maybe, has she done a speed test? You've done everything you can. It's up to her now. Oh, jeez. So you went full customer service mode? Full tech support mode? Oh my gosh. Speaking of tech support stuff, I think I posted about this on Twitter. But like, so the other day, Silva, don't be mad at me, but like, just as we were getting ready to go into our D&D game, I needed to transfer an image to my phone right beforehand. Oh, geez, that's an insane distance. There's no way you're running an Ethernet cord that far. But so, this is a funny tech support story. Well, not tech support, technical difficulty story. I mentioned what my family does. We have a kind of Wi-Fi booster, a white box looking object, and from Netgear we put an outlet which worked for us. Well, yeah, there's 50+ foot Ethernet cables, but what are you gonna do? Just have the cable running all along the house? That's a tripping hazard. That's gonna be problematic for people to move around. Like, that's just problematic. I was actually going to say, you might want to get one of those Wi-Fi boosters. Yeah, but that's presuming it doesn't cut across any doorways. But so, all right, this past Wednesday, on Wednesday nights, I play D&D. Right? It was great to be a player. mean, also, doesn't Reed just live with you? So like, there was never going to be an issue. Anyway, so I got distracted again. Wednesday was when I played D&D, and right before we were getting ready to have our D&D game, I was trying to get a file from my computer onto my phone because I wanted to change my phone screen to commemorate my favorite mobile game ending. And so I connected my phone to my computer, and then it just started charging. It wasn't connecting to the computer. I couldn't open the thing to transfer the photo over, and it was bugging me. And so all night long when I'm playing D&D, when it wasn't my turn or I wasn't doing anything active, I was Googling how to get my computer, how to get my phone to connect to my computer. And after all night of struggling with that while trying to play D&D, it wasn't until after the D&D session ended that I found a video that explained it. Apparently, my phone defaults whenever you connect it to a computer via USB to only charging. The only way to change that default in order to allow the phone to connect, it defaults to charge only, and it doesn't give me the option to change it. It doesn't do the thing where it's like, what would you like to have happen whenever you connect it? It defaults to charge only, and it doesn't give me the option to manually change it. And that's why I was bugging out, and I found out that option in order to be able to manually change it in order to allow it to receive files from the computer is locked behind developer mode, which that's just dumb. And I figured that out over the course of the night. Like, it was during the session when I figured out that I had to go into developer mode in order to allow my phone to be able. Okay, different phones operate different ways. I have a OnePlus, and apparently on OnePlus phones it's locked behind developer mode. That's what you get for getting the low end of the development spectrum. It is Android, but it is, and so I spent so much time trying to find developer mode on my phone. Try if you have mixed spells in unique way to see what happens. Grease in front of a 10-foot spike pit. Caltress becomes a meat grinder. Favorite moment. Oh, that is fun. Forced movement on top of spikes or spike growth is hilarious. So I found out not 5 minutes after the after the D&D session ended that the only way to activate developer mode on my phone was I have to go into the about information on my phone and I have to tap on my version number 7 times to manually change it to developer mode to allow me to change my phone to be able to accept files from a computer and to connect to a computer. That doesn't work, Silva. Enlarge Reduce can only be cast 1 time on a target. Multiple castings of the same spell don't do anything. That's a meme that the community tried to make a thing, but it's not a thing. That's like the peasant cannon. Yes, then the Forever DM also did the peasant cannon, which doesn't actually work. The Forever DM, like I said, things like the peasant cannon and the 2-kilogram pebble. Ah, that sounds fun. makes the catapult magic damage. Magic Stone's an interesting spell. For a bonus action spell, it's pretty good. Oh, interrogation. Using any kind of actual damaging effect for an interrogation of a bound suspect really walks the line between neutral and evil. Like, there's this concept that, like, whenever you're doing damage, when you're performing an action that does damage, you are actively trying to injure and kill your target. That's just not a passing thing. HP is how much it takes to kill you. So if something's draining your HP, that means it is something that has the possibility of being lethal if it happens enough. So, like, using heat metal for interrogation, that's torture. So, like, you're sliding into evil territory there, you know what I mean? And for some people, that's not an issue. But for me, I don't really... Maybe I'm just a killjoy. This very much could be that I'm just a killjoy. But, like, if I was DMing a game and someone said they were going to threaten to do it, I would ask them if they were honestly going to do it. And I'd say, well, all right, if you're honestly going to do that. Like, I had a DM say that to me once because I hadn't really thought about it because I'd just been going along with it. And when we were talking about torturing someone to get information, I had a DM say to me, all right, well, you're going to have to mark evil on your character sheet because that is it. That is where I'm crossing the line, where you're injuring a bound suspect. And, like, if you're threatening something that you would never actually do, I would give disadvantage on that threat. Like, because you're threatening something that isn't just something you don't plan to do, but something you would never actually do. Anyway, we've gone a little bit long. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. Maybe at some point I'll do a just chatting stream where I'm not just, maybe it won't go as long. Maybe it'll only be like an hour, where instead of gaming, we'll just chit chat, talk about the breeze, talk about gaming stuff. Why has it got to be the Tiefling? Tieflings aren't innately evil. Being a Tiefling means that one of your ancestors was evil. To be fair, Silva, in our game, I feel like your character and the bard in our game both walk that line between neutral and evil really hard. World building is really fun. I've been a DM for a long time. I was a forever DM for years, so it is exciting for me to finally get a chance to play. I enjoy putting my players in situations that force them to grow. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried about in the game, in our Wednesday game, if my character's constant thing about like we're going to get ourselves killed is going to start dragging down the rest of the party. That's interesting point, Silva. Like, it's this interesting concept where like my character is constantly trying to like wrangle the rest of the cast and be like, hey, if we don't think before we act, we're going to get ourselves killed. Because I feel like a lot of the rest of the players are playing a kind of different game than I am, because they're like, we can do whatever we want and not deal with consequences. And I feel like my character is the only one that's like, there could very well be consequences for this action. Some of that might come from like, I've DM'd so much that I know if my players did that, I would put a consequence there. Yeah, we've had a bunch of we have a lot of nat 20s and nat 1s. I don't get very many nat 20s. I do get nat 1s. Oh, speaking of which, I figured out why my dice kept freezing up. So we use D&D Beyond in order to play our Wednesday night game, and I had turned off hardware acceleration on my browser in order to be able to stream my browser onto Discord and still be able to get sound. But whenever you turn off hardware acceleration, the dice on D&D Beyond just lag completely, like lag off the face of the earth. It is so bad. Yeah, it's interesting because so normally whenever you have a dice rolling a thing on an app, like the dice rolling thing on Roll20, for example, it's normally just a number randomizer, right? But apparently D&D Beyond, instead of being a number randomizer, it's an actual physics engine for the dice. Which is why if you don't have hardware acceleration turned on, it just lags out of existence. The hardware acceleration uses your GPU in order to speed up certain processes on the browser. I mean, I presume Garza would have just kept attacking things. Or brought the, so Garza is Silva's character in our D&D game. She's this big, powerful orc fighter that is very, very arrogant and very, proud of her skill in battle. Oh, okay. So Silva, share with us. How would Garza have taken out 50 of those rat people? Because in our last session we were fighting an army of these rat people. Ooh, we use D&D Beyond. I have my bow, which launched 2 of my blasting arrows in 2 different locations. Okay. Sure, wing is a okay, yeah, okay. So just a heads up, just to change to the schedule for tomorrow. Instead of watching Gundam Seed, Jalen said that he's down to watch Gundam Wing. So we're watching Wing, people. Gonna watch some Gundam Wing, gonna watch some whatchamacallit, some Gurren Lagann. It's gonna be a good time. Even if it's just me and Jalen, it's gonna be a good time. Character creation did the dumbest DM move ever, which what'd you do, Nekomaji? I see the picture you sent me. Yeah. I looked at their stat sheets and let them pick 1 to change to a 20, so 11 strength could be 20. I thought, ooh, that's a spicy take, Nekomaji. That is ooh, that's a spicy meatball. That's a spicy meatboru. Yeah, you also just rolled, like, you have amazing luck with D&D Beyond dice. Silva. Yeah, I noticed that, Silva. Let everyone make up 1 power that does not count as a spell. Ooh. What type of world is your game set in, Nekomaji? Like, are you in a high magic world, Nekomaji? That's so running high magic worlds is always this interesting challenge because it's like, on the one hand, you want to use magical items and magic weapons and stuff to do really exciting and off the wall things. On the other hand, as soon as you introduce anything more powerful than a +1 sword, then the challenge rating system goes completely out the window. Did you base your world on any specific anime, Nekomaji, or was it just a generic anime fantasy world? Yeah, we'll probably do it on Discord. I want to close down the stream, get myself a snack. Oh, Slime Sama. Ooh, that's a good one. That's the one where the slime ate everything. One gained a flame staff for easier flame control when he was all about it. Another got a grimoire to save spells they see cost a lot to try to use any of them. Usually fatigue too, but possible. Ooh, that's delicious. All right, y'all. So I'm going to wrap up the stream. I need to go get something to eat, but we can definitely talk more later. If you all get a chance to drop by at all tomorrow, we'll be having fun on Discord. It will be a blast. It will be just communication. Oh no, Nekomaji. Oh no. Oh, my heart breaks for you. My heart breaks for you. Ended after one session. Oh no. It always hurts whenever something ends after one session. I'm really scared that with my move that like my campaign of Lancer might end up having to go on hiatus. So I live with that same fear myself. Oh, how did the text-only session go, Nekomaji? I got 2 people. Just the bad scheduling. That's rough. Anyway, I'm gonna close out tonight's stream. I might do an after stream hangout. I might not. I know I'm definitely hungry. I want to get something to eat. But thank you all for coming on this adventure with me. And I want you all to know that I value each and every one of you. You are precious. You're important, and you're all one of a kind. I believe in each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you. Always remember the motto, shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always, always, always stop to enjoy the memes. If you ever feel motivated to give to improve the stream, there's a donation link in the description, as well as a Ko-fi link. And if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, please be sure to ding that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And you can join the Discord or follow me on Twitter. I'm actually pretty active on Twitter. That's one thing that will not change. Like, even if I stop streaming, I will be a V-tweeter. I will still be tweeting. Just because Twitter has become such a huge outlet for me. I know people call it a cesspool of everything wrong with society, but that's kind of why I love it. Because I really enjoy being nice to people. One of these days, I might do a stream. It's just a thought, because so one of the things I like to do is I like to compliment people. Like, especially when people do those VTuber versus IRL challenge things on Twitter, I like to say nice things to people. I might do a stream of that, where we just go on Twitter and I just find people on my timeline and say nice things to them in their comments. I don't know. What do you guys think? And we could all brainstorm cool compliments to give people. That's kind of part of the fun, Nekomaji. Well, we'll see what we can come up with. I have a thesaurus app. I couldn't talk for a second there. On my phone that I use for when I'm doing it, and it'll be really fun to do it on the computer while I have my thesaurus on my phone. Could definitely be something fun to do. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.